Okay, everyone. So again, my name is Candice. I am a makeup artist. That's one of my talents. I do so much more. I also design for Carnival. I am a choreographer. The list goes on and on, but I just love being creative and empowering one to be their best. That's really what it's about. So
Music.
you want to lower it down a little more? Okay, you can lower it down a little more.
It's up to you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I thought you were shouting over.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so a lot of the products I use are vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, with a lot of natural ingredients. And there's so much on the market. Everybody's skin type, just like you were talking about prior, we all have different skin tones. We all have, maybe somebody has combination, maybe somebody has oily. It's just understanding your skin. So I'm gonna ask, your skin looks great, Denise.
Oh, thank you.
But what kind of skin do you have?
I have a combination.
Okay, and I can just kind of see a little shine in her T-zone right here. So that usually indicates combination. And yeah, you have great skin. Do you have any makeup on?
No.
Oh, gorgeous girl.
Wipe that out.
Come on, do her too.
She have her foundation on. Wipe it out.
So the first thing I like to do, of course, sanitize my hands.
Okay.
Whenever you're getting your makeup done from an artist.
Do you find a lot of people have combination skin versus dry? Or
I
oily?
do, but I meet some people who have really oily. It's really, everybody is so different. So I've met people with really oily or really dry, and then like Denise, combination. So it really just depends. I can usually assess, but I also like to ask the client what they know, because I'm meeting you for the first time. I can kind of see, but sometimes I might think someone's oily because maybe they just put on their moisturizer. So any little thing, and then later, if you just put on your moisturizer, you're going to be nice and, moisturized, but maybe in a couple hours after it absorbs into your skin, I can kind of see, oh wait, she, might need this or that. And if you're using the right products, your skin is gonna look more normal. So that's also part of it. But yeah, I like to first step, just cleanse the skin with a little toner. The toner that I'm using is rose water.
Take off the foundation.
It might be dirty, but
Just try to make sure.
But clean skin, and
it smells good.
it's the best way to start the makeup. Like having, and I know there's no makeup on, look.
She's a woman of God. She better
And really, it's about prepping the skin. And again, this one is a rose water toner.
Smells great, guys.
And then, of course, cleansing the skin is important.
What are you using to cleanse her skin? You said
This is just a rose water toner, yeah.
My young people know a lot. My daughter, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup either, but she talks about this rose water all the time.
I love a rose water personally, so yeah.
Is that over the counter?
Yeah, exactly. You could make it. I do get this from a shop called Vegan Fine Body in Boca, where it's like a friend of the owners. She created this line, so it's inside of the store, and it's a rose water, but vegan, natural ingredients. Okay, now, and I also like something with a little essential oil or something like a rose water, because it relaxes my clients. So as an artist, I love that kind of spa kind of atmosphere. Okay, perfect. So now she's toned. I am gonna put a little moisturizer on her.
It smells good. Smells good.
This is a vitamin E moisturizer, Dermacell. It's made by dermatologists. And for this, I'm just going to use one of these little wedges to apply it.
Thank you.
That's why it's
Thank
not
you, Mama.
fair for her to sit here.
Look, we want to see some better more.
So yeah, we want to see a skin that don't look right.
Full transformation.
She already freaking.
You have to be as quick as greasy.
No, I'm pretty too.
I didn't say pretty, I said quick.
No, but I don't want to be quick.
She was right here.
And she came from way back there.
No, I was in a conversation. I heard.
Volunteer.
She
I just said ball.
Ball. And she's
Okay, perfect. So now she has a little bit of moisture. Because she has combination, I'm just using a light moisturizer with vitamin E. If her skin was more dry, I would need something just with a lot more moisture for her skin. Okay, perfect. So my next step, what I do is I just kind of look at the complexion and I go for my makeup. And I have like pro makeup artist palettes, so you're gonna see like a lot of shades. So this is my concealer palette. Now I'm just gonna
Do you do
put.
makeup for people for events and stuff?
I do. So you guys just took a raffle. So someone's gonna win a complimentary makeover from me, and my business is called Candice. So yeah, somebody's gonna win that. That's gonna be awesome.
all right,
So now,
whoever win it, I'll buy it from you.
That don't be more than 5 singles you got.
I think I got 20 singles somewhere.
so now I'm just gonna get a little concealer on my palette here.
Would you say the toughest part is to actually find like something that matches your complexion?
Yes and no. I mean, once, like for, when, if possible, what I like to do with my clients is do a personal, like, shopping where we can test out and find the right thing for your skin. But definitely finding your own shade that's as close to your skin tone as possible is essential. That way it's like less work, easier.
Can I ask you a question about that?
Yeah.
Is it true that what shade that you do on the back of your hand pretty much will match your face?
No, because
Oh no, a lot of y'all done did that too.
really everybody's different, and so depending on, some people might have this skin discoloration. Your body, living in Florida, your arms can be tanner, so it just depends. And if you look at the back of your hand, it's always going to be lighter, things like that. So it's just about, when you look at her skin, for example, she has a little bit of dark under the eyes, but some people have skin discoloration in other spots. And what I'm going to look for is making sure that it definitely matches her neck. That's important. That's usually the easiest. You never want to have a line where you can see the difference. And it just depends. Sometimes your forehead, because that's closest to the sun, is going to be way darker than the rest of you. And then everybody's different. Some people like to look tanner. Some people like to look darker. So you take all of that in consideration, but you just want to come out still looking natural, you know? So now I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer under her eye.
I need my pacifier, Mom.
And that's really close to her skin. I didn't blend it in yet, but it's just about finding something close to her skin. Now it is a little lighter, but that's what I want for the concealer. Just to be under your eye or wherever you have a dark spot, it's gonna lighten that area. So should be a little lighter. So that's a really nice, you could see the difference already, but I'm gonna blend it in now, so.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I just had my baby.
Okay.
Why do we change our different colors? Because I was basically the complexion.
Oh yeah, you know, women of color,
It's only
we,
here though.
yeah, that happens, and it's gonna, exactly, you're gonna get back, but it's just what happens, yeah.
For me, it was the opposite.
Yeah, the body, yeah. when I
It's
was
just
pregnant,
hormones,
I was
really.
so-
Yeah, I got white spots.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I was like, oh my god, which made my under eyes look even darker.
So I'm just applying it now on the
I have a
other
question.
side, yeah.
How long does it take for you to do one face? If I have events back to back and I need you, I say hire you. How fast can you get me in and out to the different?
Usually a good makeup should be an hour and a half, but
Hour and a half.
honestly, it can be a lot faster. It just
Okay.
depends on
Hour and a half for the first
getting
initial,
lashes,
yeah.
depending on the amount of makeup or the style of the makeup. Like a glamour look is going to be a little bit more time.
Right.
I'm doing like more of an everyday look right now on her, but it just depends. But you want to give yourself a good hour and a half, just because for you as the client, what if you're like, oh, I want my liner a little thicker, or you know, she did it too thick. Something like that, but usually after the first one,
Yeah, then it's
the artist
30
is
minutes.
gonna know how you like your makeup. And then sometimes you're going to a day event, and sometimes you're going to a night event. So it's gonna be a different makeup. Well, you know, we don't need a drag queen look.
why not?
You don't.
Sorry.
Just simple little moves. You don't have to wear a lot. A lot of reasons the drag queens do that is because they're trying to soften their features to look like women, you know, but we are women, you know. And so I'm putting a little of that lighter color straight down the middle. So that's a little contour, but it still is going to look really natural. But see how much lighter just in the middle is? But it's not too light. It's just still in her skin tone. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go in with the foundation. Actually, no. I use concealer, or you can use concealer if you have, or I'm gonna use a primer for her eyelids, okay? This primer for the eyelids is from NYX. It helps to keep the eyeshadow on, so that's another trick, but you can also use a concealer. So I'm gonna add that. For this one, I'm just going to use one of my brushes, though.
And did you know that you could use milk of magnesia?
You can use milk of magnesia,
Just
yeah.
saying.
Good, you know your stuff, girl. You know your stuff. Yeah, but if your skin is dry, then it wouldn't be.
No, it's more for a primer.
Primer. Oh.
I also do like body paint for events. So for the body paint for the dancers, I have to use milk of magnesia because they're gonna sweat and get oily, and it helps to keep the body paint on. So I'm just putting a sheer little of this, and so what it's gonna do is, especially if someone has an oily eyelid, because some people, they're actually oily on their eyelids. But that's also what keeps us looking so youthful, you know?
Oh, see, that's why I look so young.
But putting a eyeshadow primer is really going to help keep your shadow on and also keep it from getting oily, because when it gets oily, the shadows are going to slide off.
Putting grease on your eyelids don't count.
That rose oil.
Are you taking notes? that was.
Okay, now that's done. I'm going to look for more of a flat brush here. And I'm going to go in her corner with something that's like a highlight color. So golds, silvers, or it could just even be a matte color that's in a nude complexion. So everyone's nude is going to be different. So that's what I would start here, a little bit of a nude. So I'm going to go for this fun matte kind of brown color. And it's still a little light. So yes. So see how it's still natural, but yet it's gonna be a little lighter than what that side is like. So I'm gonna go right there. I like to do the same on both sides. So I'm constantly doing like a mirror. Hi. And now I'm going to take a pretty, let's see, I have so many fun colors here. I'm going to go for something with a little shimmer. So I'm going to go for this beautiful kind of copper tone.
Wake up, Denise. I know. Wow.
And then I'm just gonna go with her natural shape. I'm gonna start from the middle and just kind of pat in and go towards the side. And this again is more of a day look. So I'm doing something soft that'd be just pretty for any kind of day event. I'm going to mirror the other side. And I just need to step around here. Okay, now that this is just about done, I'm going to take a fluffy brush now, because this is more of a flat brush where the bristles are close together, but now I'm going to take a loose fluffy brush, so anything that looks like this, and I'm going to blend the first color, that highlight color, into the primary color. So I'm just gonna kind of go like this. And that's gonna make it less of a line there. Perfect. And you just wanna blend here. Now, right here in the corner is her crease. So I'm gonna go in with a dark brown and just kind of go over just right here in the corner of the crease. Now we all have different eye shapes, right? So it just, we're all gonna have this crease in a different area, okay? And for some people, their crease might be smaller than hers. She's a deeper, bigger crease. And for some people, we actually make a crease. So it just depends. So call me with any questions. I have my business card, because these are just little things, and we can do like a virtual like lesson, you know? So if you ever want to know like where your crease is or any questions at all, okay? So for that, I'm gonna go in with another brush. I have so many brushes here. It's too much fun. I feel like a painter. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with this nice chocolate kind of taupey color. And for this, I like to tap out on a tissue because it's a lot of product sometimes. And I'm just gonna go with her natural crease. So that's right there. And I'm gonna go almost like a triangle. So here I go. And you just wanna just do it softly. And then I'm gonna do the same with the other side. And you can just build this and do a little bit more and more depending on your look. And I'm just gonna go in her crease again. I'm sorry if I'm blocking the camera. Let me go on this side. I'm just gonna go in her natural crease and just pull it out. And then right on the bottom, I'm gonna make that triangle. I think I need a little bit more. I'm gonna go in again here and here. And the same thing on the other side.
She's gonna name a different name when she's done.
Okay, now I'm gonna go in your brow bone, which is above, and put in a light color. A brow bone, you can do a highlight. I'm gonna go for a matte today, but you can also do a highlight. So I'm gonna pick one of my mattes. I think I'm gonna go for this one with a little pink. It's still like in the nude family, but it's a little pinky. And I think having a natural palette just really helps. So now, when you're doing the top with the brow bone, so that's right below your brow, you're gonna actually be blending the top of that darker shadow that you just put in the crease. And that helps to blend that area. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. No, but listen, you can use fingers. Fingers are the smoothest thing. The makeup sponges were like inspired by your fingers. It's completely smoother. I guess for me, I love a brush, but you can do a tutorial all with fingers and you'll see how amazing it comes out. So there's so many things you can do.
And with your fingers, you clean them all the time.
Yeah, and
you
it's
don't clean the brushes all the time.
that's true, and you have to, and you know that's an important thing. I realize some people come to me and they've never washed their brushes.
Ew.
Yeah, and they're like, "Wait, you're supposed to wash it?" I've had people who are like that.
That's great.
How long does it take for something to expire? Say, for instance, your foundation.
I generally say on you, because it's yours every 6 months, you should like change it out. But it's like if you're using it every day.
Chris, why your head go over like that? Like what? Every 6 months.
Yeah, I mean you can.
You mean?
And you have to clean your brushes too. Like that's really important.
What's the best thing? That's what you do makeup all the time. Some people don't.
Right. And another thing, in Florida, I like to keep my makeup in the refrigerator.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like a nice.
By the eggs or?
Maybe by the beach.
right? No, but on the shelf by itself. I have you know the side on the door. That's usually the perfect place you can keep.
Good idea.
Yeah. It helps it to last longer. Okay, so I love to do that.
It's one of the same trouble with the white water
Okay, now I'm just gonna go into her brows.
So you choose to do the eye first before you touch the brows.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can do it however you want.
Yeah.
But you just the brows really is gonna finish the whole look.
The look, yeah.
It's definitely part of it. I still have to do liner,
I know.
mascara, but I'm just gonna go to the brows now.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people who do the brows.
Yeah, people do
And
the
then-
brow. Yeah,
then
then
the-
start lining up. Yeah.
And you have a really good brow shape.
Don't tell her too much, good.
You want me to move, Nadine? You want me to move?
Her skin is great.
So I'm just gonna go in with there's a lot of brow brushes, should look like this, kind of slanted, with a natural brown. Because I'm just gonna fill in her brows just a little. She's a great natural shape, but again, she does. But some people,
Get beat up when you get out.
Mess all my makeup up, right? I'm be crying.
I actually have very thin eyebrows, and I work on them to fill them in. But she has really a good shape. This is my job.
She has her shape. All for a bodyguard.
Just contour her shape, please.
Yeah, I know, right?
So now I'm just gonna go right below. I'm seeing where her eyebrows fall. She has a triangle. I'm just gonna add a little definition right here in the bottom. You can see it getting defined already. And then I'm gonna, right here, that's where she's missing a little. So I'm gonna go right here.
Let's talk about the water. Let's go talk about water.
And the makeup
Aw.
that you're gonna buy.
The water on it.
So that's the difference right there. And I'm gonna now blend this into it, okay? This takes a little practice. Once you get into a routine, it's gonna be so easy. So for you, any of you who've maybe never done makeup or hardly do any makeup, whenever you do, it's just gonna be super light, but just practice. And everybody's eyebrows is different. You might want it thicker, thinner, just depends. As an artist, I'm just going over her natural shape and trying to keep it as close to what it already kind of looks like.
Give some potato wedges.
But some people, listen, some people like it a lot more defined, so it just depends. Now I'm gonna go right, I can see that she needs a little definition on this side. So I'm gonna go in and again, pull it up into her brow, just like that.
Eyebrow sisters or cousins? What are they supposed to do?
Right. Not supposed to be twins, but they're supposed to be sisters, not twins. Right.
It's hard, but you can get it perfect, but it takes a lot of time. It's hard. It's because every eyebrow can be different just naturally.
They're naturally perfect already. Y'all trying to align it because y'all think God didn't know what he was doing.
There you go.
Arrogant.
Let me just step back. It's hard for me to see on this side. So I do see I need a little bit longer on this side, right at the end. So I'm just going to do that. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the brow bone. Now that I did that, I'm just gonna blend a little bit more, go back in, but I see the definition of the shadows now, just because of doing the eyebrows. And I'm gonna just define them a little bit more. So take my flat brush, I'm gonna go back with that main color right in the middle. And I just need a little bit more. I'm just gonna go in, define it just a little bit.
Find the line.
Kids in the pool.
Oh, they hold.
And same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to go back with the light color and the brow bone. On the other
So
side.
now she's gonna say, she has the perfect lashes. You need lashes.
For sure getting beat up after
Let's hear him.
And run all the way home.
Come on, dance on those lashes out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that's done.
Yeah. Now to the lash.
I'm gonna do the eyeliner. And let me get my eyeliner brush.
So let's hear those perfect lashes now. Perfect eyebrow, perfect skin.
Okay, so just relax your eyes. I'm just gonna go in with this is the precision marker liner. And you can use pencil. There's so many eyeliner, things you can do. And I'm just gonna go just really thin on the bottom.
And that's just gonna
Give her a little definition right at the edge.
Good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the other side. It's so light, guys. So now I'm gonna do the other side. Yeah, this is more like a marker tip. You can see that, yeah. But there's so many different kinds. If a pencil's easier for you, it just depends. But lining the eyes is gonna really pop, especially if you're taking pictures, which, come on, we take pictures every day now, right? At least, I do. It's so much fun.
So if your eyes naturally tear often, what would you recommend? Watercolor eyeliner?
You have to really test we have to find the right type of liner for you. So gel liners can come in a pot, or they can come on a pencil, and gel liners tend to really be more water resistant, so that might be perfect, but every ingredient is different. You might be watering because you're sensitive to something, so it's kind of a bit of a trial. So definitely having a trial makeup probably would be good for you, where you're testing everything. I had one bride, she was just allergic to everything. So I had to go to so many stores with her to find the products that she just wouldn't be allergic to. And I would literally put something here and she would swell up. So everybody is different. So it definitely takes some time. But if you don't have a lot of allergies, then most likely a gel liner would be great.
But that eyeliner that you're wearing right now looks good.
Look at me.
That's for
Okay, perfect. Okay, close.
That's it. Yeah. than 6 months.
I was just
We
about to
gotta
say,
have
how
to throw
old?
it out, baby.
More than 6 months.
If it's 6 months, we gotta throw it out.
So I'm just going over the top eyeliner.
My eye isn't red yet.
Exactly.
And I'm going to use a liner brush and just make it a little smoky. Okay, so now
A liner brush to make it smoky.
She is the amount of brushes, the different brushes that you use.
Right.
You can't use your finger to do that.
you can definitely use a pencil and that'll be different.
I just got some.
And you can smudge it with any kind of brush, but usually the pencil comes with a smudge part. So there's different ways of getting a smudge look, but it definitely gives a softer look.
That's what you use to smudge it up.
Okay, perfect.
See? She has the perfect lashes. You don't have to put no lashes on this one.
I'm gonna give her some lashes. Have you ever worn lashes
She
before?
don't want it. It looks great without. Just a little, what do you
Mascara?
call it? Mascara.
Yeah, you
Fine.
think?
Oh yeah. I send her all the here.
I cannot right now.
Okay. All right. She gonna cry it off. All right.
So Candice,
Yes.
you do the eyeshadow and all the other stuff before you do your foundation?
I like to
Okay.
because they can be fallout, but it's on it. Nothing has really fallen out yet. But I like to do the eyes first. But sometimes I forget, and I'll just have to make sure, did any of the eyeshadow fall down and go back?
Okay.
But yeah, it's probably better if you do start with your eyes first. Just it'll just be easier.
The most, most good makeup artist starts with the eye first.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
well, I'm not. I'm not a makeup artist.
Yeah. Oh, you do the we would do the foundation and then go start with the eyes and then go over again. Yeah. Yeah, but the makeup artist they go, they make sure the eyes pop first and then they go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with her mascara.
Okay.
Look at me.
So you ain't
Look at her.
So you talked her out of her lashes.
She has the perfect. You have to sit here to see these lashes. She has the perfect lashes. Seriously.
Oh, don't cry. Don't cry.
Don't cry.
Okay. Okay, baby.
No, but you can
No,
actually.
it's true.
Yeah, it's gonna add. You want to put on your
See?
mascara and
Yeah.
see how does this look.
She'll tell you.
And
I think
literally,
she need her eyelashes on.
Okay, put her lashes on.
Okay.
look at me.
Look at her. It's like don't have another lash.
Just stop because she looks beautiful.
Look how cute you look, baby. Oh, boy. Without. Without.
Put them on. Put them on. Ignore Nadine.
No, but
We need a full sample.
you
of
put on
makeup.
the mascara first,
Yeah.
and then we can let it dry, and we can still put on your lashes.
Ah,
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, because it goes contour into
I just
the
do
lash.
the-
Yeah. Yeah.
I let it dry and then I
See,
do it
she
again.
has the perfect lashes too.
You are crying. She's crying now.
I'm trying to get you cool down, baby.
You need to move your seat.
Why? It's Sunday fun day. Okay. All right. Say a prayer. You'll be all right. Say a prayer now.
So when you go, like you're going sideways or whatever, is that adding more, or what is the purpose of going?
Oh, well, I'm getting it to the end.
Oh, okay.
It really adds a lot of definition, making sure that every lash is saturated. And so getting to the end and pulling them to the side makes them longer, has the appearance of longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, right now, this part right here is very interesting.
So when you're putting the mascara on, you can go upwards, but then you can pull it to the side. And it's going to make your lashes seem longer, just pulling it out to the side.
What about us who wear glasses and we need to see it? We can't see it when you're all in here. And then when you get through, it's all over there, right?
Oh, you turn around and look at this one here. you next.
That's a good question.
And that's a great question,
But
though.
serious though,
Yeah.
what do we do?
Yeah, I mean, you just pull it to the side. You can still do that.
Yes, you have to take the glasses off and all.
You
Binoculars.
can.
Like you real blurry, so my eyelashes are even smaller. Than
Right,
you,
right.
Yeah.
But you can still feel it, and you can still pull it to the side.
The brush, you'll feel it with a brush.
Maybe it's a different kind of brush I need because I still get it right here.
Yeah.
No, and then you just take a Q-tip
Yeah.
and you remove it, because that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah.
You could. I always have Q-tips. That can totally happen. It's just part of it. So you probably can't see you need your glasses to see too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's beautiful the way it is. Oh, you won't be able to see it in the
Have you ever worn lashes?
Once my daughter put the individuals on there, and I just didn't like them. No,
See,
individual.
Oh, no, those are
Are you
Little
okay
individual.
with putting on some lashes?
As long as
today?
I can.
I used to love them.
You have to see.
Yeah, you can. You can do a strip
Eyelashes
today.
in the process.
But I have the strips,
Okay.
Do a strip. The strip will work for you.
and then you're kind.
The individual,
And you're
yeah, the individual is very hard.
No, it
It
takes
takes out your lashes too.
No. I know she wouldn't do individuals, but that was the only kind of lashes. That
Yeah, but that was in the days when everybody was doing individual.
wipe away.
Now it's strips.
Yeah, I have the strips, so
Okay.
Me too. Never bother me.
perfect. And it would last for a whole week. I mean, you know.
2 weeks, mine would be.
How long do they last?
But girl, I'm
But
trying to
it's
take
itching.
it
Oh, and then it's itching.
perfect. So I like to use. There's so many lashes,
All
right?
right, ladies, you're starting to get bored.
I think the lashes actually.
The lashes.
But everybody's eyes are different, right? So if you're more sensitive and you're gonna,
No, but
right, then you would use waterproof.
she not lying.
Right.
She not lying.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't
I'll be
use
looking like a.
waterproof.
You right.
But everybody's different, right? So
See,
that
she's
you would
taking
even
up
need
for
to
you.
test. I would need to test that on someone as well. You might need a more sensitive waterproof.
So,
But even though she's
Miss
a
Kathy?
child, I guarantee you, when she got them lashes on that makeup going, she gonna control some of them things.
Miss Kathy just asked me a question.
Yeah.
She said, she asked me were my eyes irritated, and I said no. But you know what? When we, the only time I really use makeup is when we get ready to do a liturgical dance, and my eyes are always so red.
Oh.
So I don't know. I mean, and I put the little foundation on. I don't put a whole lot of stuff on, just the foundation and lipstick. And yeah, my eyes turn really, really red. So I don't know
Yeah.
what that is
You
about.
might
Maybe
be-
just from
You might be, the products you have, number one, could be old.
probably I-
So you might just, it's time to probably throw those out and just get a whole new amount, okay?
I know, right?
Yeah. So definitely just testing.
And it's so
See how
expensive.
old this is?
Okay.
Because I sell these. See how it feels,
Okay.
right? But I'm gonna do lashes just to
Okay.
give her a little extra wow. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Lashes, however,
Yes, you get your
How do you
lashes.
feel about that? Okay.
lashes
I'm giving you
take
lashes.
do take a little bit of practice, way more than doing a brow or a liner, right? So that one definitely, I can help you guys, guide you.
Some mascara.
But
all of the day.
there's so many tutorials on YouTube. I can even send you a tutorial. It's really just practice, practice, practice.
At least if I cry with lashes on, I won't have black ring around.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
my lash might come off, but
Or you won't have that smudge in it. And it's dripping and it looks horrible.
Candice, is there a brand of eyelashes that is not so long, it's so thick? Because I have very fine eyelashes.
Everybody's different, right? So the ones that I'm using, there's two different brands, but they're natural. So this is just in the drugstore Kiss, but it looks so natural, extremely lightweight and comfortable. If anyone can see this is super light, and it's a great first step because the lashes nowadays, I know you've probably seen it, it can get ridiculous.
looking like llama.
Right, but you
My
still
daughter-
have your natural
They're
ones,
coming like
right?
butterflies. Yeah, butterflies.
You can't see them. You can't see them. It's
And if I can't see them, I know they can't see me. They can't even use their peripheral. I need to be,
yeah.
I need to be able to see what's
So
going
if
on.
you guys can see, I can pass these around for you because these are so natural. I'm using something similar to this one. It's from Ardell. You can also find these in the drugstore, but just something super light. This is just called number 812. There's names. A lot of times I go for the one called Wispies or All Natural. Exactly. So yeah, I can pass these around if you guys want to see. But that's a good, easy go-to. And they feel lighter. When you put the lashes on, it's gonna feel a little heavy at first, but then it's gonna feel normal, okay? And then glue, eyelash glue. I've been obsessed with Duo. You can also get this in a drugstore, but this is the quick set. Because for me, it's just easy. I don't have to wait too long to let it dry. And this is also for sensitive. So I just get the sensitive glue because it's just easier on every type.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Don't those fake eyelashes take your real eyelashes out?
It's how you remove them. So some people just remove them. Oil. Exactly. So putting oil and glue, that's going to help loosen the glue. Naturally, it's going to slide off. So you would just put it for maybe a minute and then pull it off so easy without ripping your lashes out. But a lot of people don't know that and they just pull it off and you pull off your lash with it. So the oil is important.
Lashes don't grow back, right?
No,
They do. Castor oil will grow them back, and you can find castor oil. Take your own disposable mascara wand and everything in it, and it will grow back.
Yeah.
I've literally seen castor oil grows it
I
back.
do mine with castor oil. I buy it on Amazon.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna just pull out the lash. I like to measure and make sure. Because sometimes it can be too long or too short or something. And too short you can deal with. Now looking at this, it's a little long.
So do you do from the inner corner of the eyes? Or
No, I go from the outer. I wanna go from the outer
Out to the end.
because of the shape of the design. So this design,
Okay.
It's like
when
a wing.
when it comes in your lash, so it does have a little sticky. That's why I can leave it there. But when it comes in the box, it's, you know, the right is for the right, the left is for the left. So there you keep it like that. But you think about it. I'm gonna want this end. I'm gonna want this end, and I'm gonna want this end. If that makes sense.
Yes.
So for her, it's a little long. So I'm just gonna get my scissors.
No, Denise, you losing your output power?
And I'm just gonna cut it a little bit. I'm gonna make sure that they're both cut at the same level, okay?
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your eyes turning red already.
I'm sleepy.
You're relaxed. Okay, that's not a bad. Okay, so that should be good. I'm just gonna double check now.
This is with the glue.
So from this.
No glue yet.
No glue yet.
I'm just measuring. Right, that's pretty good. Look at me.
That's perfect.
That's pretty good because it's
Yeah.
gonna go down. Okay. So now I'm just gonna make sure the other side is the same measurement. So this is a little tricky in itself because you don't want to cut too much or too little. So finding that right size is another step, and you probably just would need a little guidance. Perfect. So I usually just count.
How many lashes you cut?
So I don't know if you can see this. So each lash, it's like, you can see a cluster. So I see these are 4 clusters. So on the other side, I'm gonna cut away 4 clusters. So that's part of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
He has rolls between his rows. Yeah. His little ankle too tight. So they just cut it?
It's tight though.
Where on his feet? You have hair on your feet? I know. That just happened. Little hairy legs.
And some people, it fits perfect over their eyelid. It really just depends. And now that I know her shape, right? Because this is my first time meeting her, I would pick a different, smaller lash for her. So everyone's different, and it's just about finding the right lashes for you.
Question, how long do they stay on?
They're gonna stay on until you take it off. Now, usually that means a day. It's not one of those that you go on for like 2 weeks, which is the other type of lashes that they're doing.
The individual.
Right.
And there's the magnetic little thing too.
I wear those because that's the only ones I can put on.
My cousin was telling me about it. I was like, that sounds great.
Go on Amazon.
They're always coming out with new.
Where you paint it like
You
this.
paint it first.
And it's
and
like a
it goes to
magnet.
it. It magnets right to it.
Is that what you're wearing now? Yeah.
No, that's
Oh, okay.
not what I'm wearing now.
But you've used that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
When
I'm
I do it
just.
on my own, I do the magnetic.
No, that's good. Yeah. That might be the easier way. Exactly.
Yeah,
The
but
magnetic
that
ones.
works out easy for me.
So hard to do that. I'm like, hello?
So I'm just gonna go in. Actually, it needs to set a little bit. And I'm just gonna make sure that she's comfortable because this can also be really sensitive. I do need my glasses for this. Just remember.
Yes, you might put it in your eyelid. Okay, so open your eyes.
Open them. You're funny.
And you can just lay back. This
Lay back and shift up.
So I'm just gonna go and follow her natural eyelid, just right on the end where her eyelash starts. I'm just gonna go right there on top and slowly press on that line and pull the strip across. Okay. Open. Okay. And it's gonna feel heavy. Just let me know how you're feeling. Okay. Okay. Feeling heavy, right? That's normal.
Yeah, but wait a minute, you're disoriented.
Okay, I know. There you go. So I'm gonna wait a second. Yeah, it's
great.
her eyelid feels heavy, so that's really normal. But it's gonna start to feel a little less. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Keep rolling it. You'll see.
Weird, a little weird, right? I know.
Yes. I see some stuff over there. Be like, wake up out
Like
of
what
there.
is that stuff? Like it's a little blurry. Plus, you usually wear glasses. But.
Wake up and think something on your eye.
I'm not used to it.
What is it?
Okay, let me just make sure on this one. Measures.
To me, that's when you have the real long. What is that?
Okay, I'm just gonna do the other side.
I think eyelashes define your face.
It sure does.
It does. I think it gives your
Eyebrow
face
and the eyes, that's it.
a different look.
Yeah.
Looks nice in pictures too.
Yeah, in pictures, 100%. It
Right,
changes
Lee?
how you look
Yeah.
in pictures.
Totally.
It just changes your whole appearance. I mean, to me, I think eyelashes. And,
Yeah, I love an eyelash. Really adds so much definition. Okay, tilt your head back.
Playing your song, Denise.
Bad and bougie.
Now it's just gonna feel a little heavy. Close again. Okay. Now we just wait for it to dry. How is that one feeling?
Okay.
A little better, right? Less. Okay. Okay, perfect. It's gonna water for a moment. That's normal. But wow. I want you to see because oh, I have a little mess. Oh, where's your glasses?
I got it right here.
Look at this definition. So simple and so pretty. But put your glasses on. You gotta really see it. So pretty. So simple and pretty.
Her cheekbones?
She does. Everything natural about this woman. What's wrong with you guys?
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
She does though.
yeah.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna put a little foundation on her face.
Look at that.
Oh, he's trying to
Got
eat
a
you.
good one.
I'm gonna eat you, Grandma.
Look at it. Yes, he spent enough time with his grandma.
Yes, Mom.
Got it. Hercules. Did she just say Hercules?
more matching her neck. See, it's a little lighter, but she has lighter in her neck. So that's why it's just ever so slight, a little lighter than some parts of her face, just so it's even with her neck. And she doesn't have that line.
She found something that wasn't perfect.
You started the fight? Oh my goodness. This is what you started? I did.
My own Miss Boo Betty Boo. Lord.
And less is more. Everybody's skin is different, so I'm not putting too much product on. And she doesn't need it, but sometimes your skin might need it. Just less is more. Huh?
Using a foundation.
Oh, this is a foundation. And you can look up. Okay. Okay. How's the eyes feeling?
This one?
Heavy?
Yeah. Yes.
Both of them?
Just this one.
Oh, right, because this one's still drying. That means that one's dry. Okay.
Oh, so if the glue is still drying, it feels heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
And then,
Thinking about the experience, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
It always feels heavy. Yeah. I went to the nail shop and they did it, and same night, I grabbed all of the videos. Just felt so much. Yeah, like I had
So,
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Point out to the ladies, because she has such a perfect pointy nose, you don't have to contour the nose to get that pointy look.
No, you don't have to.
Right.
No.
Yeah,
you
because she
never.
has the perfect nose.
Honestly, we don't have to contour our noses to make it thinner. Like,
Yeah.
some people make it.
it
But some
just
people like
depends.
that look.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just gonna use like a warm color for her cheeks.
Right.
So this is the one right here. And it's still gonna be very natural, but give her a nice glow.
I heard that if you do it like up more, it's almost lifting your face. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just following.
Her cheekbone.
Well, she has,
Which is
But everybody's different.
For the rest of us. For the rest of us.
Right
Because she
here.
has like the contour and everything.
So right by your ears is a good line. You just measure from your ears.
From here too.
So that's what I'm following. The air.
You see her bone structure? It's ridiculous. Can you stop?
Already.
And this is just a really sweet, natural
Yeah, that looks
tone.
good on you.
It
Yes,
does.
it's right away. Can you imagine now the lips is so perfect?
I am gonna give her
when you get the lip
a little bit of a highlight.
You know it.
So I'm gonna go in with a highlight color and blend it all in.
Where'd you put the highlight? On top of the
Oh,
blush?
let me show you. Yes, on top. So I'm just gonna bring it right here. And then I'm still gonna use it because it's okay to have a little bit of blush and blend it all in.
We're not
Because
talking about brushes.
it needs to look light.
We're not talking about brushes. I just wanted to know where.
You can do it with your finger. You can do it with your finger too.
Go like this. Tap, 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 tap.
Okay, perfect. And now we just need a little lip color, but this is like an example of a very natural kind of everyday look. But this can be somebody's glam as well. So it just depends on the person, really.
So question, so you don't use powder? Just the
No,
foundation?
powder is gonna be my last.
The powder is the
But
last.
yes.
Are you playing? You trying to give her a misadventure?
That's the shimmer. What do you call that?
Setting.
Setting, yeah.
Yeah.
You think a spray is better?
And
They
the
sell the
spray.
spray.
No, you put
You,
powder
I
and
do
spray.
both. Yeah,
Oh,
I do both. So I'm just gonna line her lips.
The perfect lips.
It's true because everyone has to draw.
Yeah, see?
Have you seen that?
Creative art.
I don't know if
Create a
they're
whole
perfect.
lip.
Oh, some people look awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened?
No, but you know what it is? Everybody's different, right?
Looks so strange.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna give her a little bit of a color, so I'm using a wine shade.
Yeah.
It looks horrible.
When I go really natural on the eyes, I give a little color on the lips. And then I'm just gonna do like a nice gloss with a nice shimmer.
I smash everything.
Everybody's different, right? Now this is good. You're gonna taste a little spearmint.
Wow.
Oh, now you're ready to go party.
Wow.
Daytime party.
It's almost nighttime. Nighttime party.
And for some people, this might mean nighttime. Everybody's different, you know?
Yes, it depends on the outfit.
Exactly.
Exactly what we're gonna share. And where we're
That's a
headed.
good shade on you.
It is.
We can do party yet? Jesus.
And I'm just gonna, with my brush, make sure it's kind of blended in. But you can also just blot your lips.
Yeah, bop, 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 bop. Go like that. Bop, 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 bop.
And then my powder. So I'm gonna just give her a nice little powder here.
All natural.
And it's just gonna take away a little bit of that shine. Especially here where she has her T-zone.
Yeah.
See, I just took away the shine. And then the last step, I'm gonna spray her. Now, I don't know if she's going anywhere, but it's gonna stay on.
It's gonna stay
The
on.
spray really adds a difference. This is gonna
Close
feel
your eyes.
wet, okay? But it's okay. Just don't mind me, it's gonna feel a little weird. Feel like a little
Now washing her face. Take a bath.
I'm going to work like this in the morning.
You gotta hang a belt from the ceiling.
Okay, so now you're all set and it's just like a nice little glam. Look.
Alright.
But I know your eyes are still set. I know.
She has to give you the mirror. You look great.
Okay, and that's pretty much a light look.
There it is.
Let me see.
Look at Miss D. Mix it on somewhere.
Oh,
Look at
cute. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not
Nice.
too much.
Not too much.
Right,
That's
right.
cute. Yeah.
This is definitely a nice day look. So it's